Hi, Charlie and Tyler here, and in this short video we're going to show you traditional CCTV footprint to our new ClearView C design footprint. And to start off, we both have the same document, the catalog on the tray, and we want to first talk about the footprint and why the C is a much better design for reading.
Yeah, so we've got two 8.5 by 11 pages here underneath the camera, and immediately you'll notice the home position of the camera over the document. Without even doing anything, we haven't even started reading yet. My machine compared to Charlie's machine, I'm here looking at the bottom of the document. Charlie's walking up, you already see the whole document, you see the top of the page, so he's already at an advantage here, and I'm a little bit jealous that I'm using the older traditional desktop magnifier. So I'm going to start reading. I'm already at a disadvantage, so I've already got to do something extra. I want to turn the page and get to the first page, so I'm going to get here, and I can't because there's not enough room underneath the camera, so I'm going to pull this out into my stomach here. Turn the page. I gotta pull out more. Alright, I'm gonna go back in here. And here we go at the top of the page. Charlie, what do you have to do here?
This is hard. What I'm gonna do is open the book with still so much room underneath my camera here to turn. And then I'm going to get to where I want to by not doing anything, except turning the knob and getting to the magnification level I need.
Okay.
And that is how I start. And when I want to read from top to bottom, I push. And I'm there. And then I'm back. Very little movement with the new tray design and the camera design.
I notice that I'm already hanging off the edge of the table by about 6 inches here into my stomach, and I'm away from the screen, but I can't see.
Yes, no, I'm not even coming off the table, and I don't have any bending to get closer to the screen. I'm always in the best seating position. With all I do is adjust my screen as needed and angle it for best reading position, but I don't ever have to bend in and out with movement of reading my book, which I love that new design on the C. Okay, Tyler and I now have newspapers on our tray, and with the new design of the C, we're going to show you how much easier it is to navigate and read a newspaper. Tyler, show us first.
Well, we know a lot of people like reading newspapers. This is one of the things that a lot of our users do, so I'm going to unfold the page. I've got to pull it out again because it doesn't fit underneath my camera. So now in order for me to start at the top of the page way up here, I got to pull the tray all the way off the table even more. And now I go to magnify, and of course my controls are covered. So I'm going to have to lift this up a little bit, move the page around. Now here we go. Alright, well that's a little too much, so now I got to go back under and pull it out a little bit. Alright, here we go. Now but I need my black and white mode, so I'm going to go back underneath the camera, and here we go and start reading. That was a lot of movement with my hands, a lot of moving the paper, a lot of moving the tray. A little bit too many steps for me, I think.
Alright, now I get to show the C's design here. This is really where we shine really well. I have the newspaper on here. I can leave it folded and easily navigate it. But when I want to open it, I don't need to come out here and do all this work out here. I can do it right here. I have all this room, and yes, so now I've also covered my buttons. And one of the things that Tyler had a problem with, why he had to pull his out so far, was he has a big bar on the back of his back here. I don't. So I can push this way back here and get to the bottom without having it stuff up and make me pull my tray way out. So yes, I want to read in the middle. I'm clearly okay to put my newspaper, but I do have the problem with the button. So I just go ahead and detach it. I can place it here and navigate around and read, or I can of course put it here. Whatever feels best. Now when I want to change my modes, get to my magnification size, I'm not going underneath it. You know, it just makes for much easier, effortless reading, and we want that when we're showing this to people. We want them to see the benefit of why we have the detachable remote control, why our tray is positioned where it's positioned, why we put our camera back further, why we have given more room on the unit, why we've made such a spring-loaded, nice design monitor that angles to compete with what's out there in the marketplace. This is the basic design of all the competing products out there. So it's so easy. This alone, showing how I can do all my things underneath here. I have room under my tray, how I have an open back end and a detachable thing, usually closes the deal every time for me.